Let's now take you to, well, the All Africa Games, where Team South Africa continues to rake in the medals. I think as I look on my tablet, there's about 56 medals, and 2 of those athletes who gained some medals this afternoon or earlier today is Ryan Gibbons on the left-hand side, and on his right is Ashley Moman-Pasio. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us. It's always a pleasure speaking to anyone from Team South Africa, in particular when they're winning medals. Ashley, let's start with you. Hey, you just arrived in Morocco, and another day in the office. Let's bring those medals. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it was, of course, really great to win gold today. And not only gold, we also won silver in the women's event, and then the men followed suit. So, yeah, we're on a roll, and it's great to be racing in Africa. Don't really have the opportunity to race in Africa that often, so I'm really happy to be here.
I was speaking to Tiffany yesterday, Ashley, Tiffany Keep, and she said she looks at the likes of yourself, who are on the world tour, who are contributing so much to the sport, not only in South Africa, the world at large. So it's good to have you racing on the continent in particular and actually winning, because there's more ladies back home who are saying, look, if Ashley can do it, why can I not do it myself?
Yeah, I mean, it's really touching to hear that feedback, and yeah, that's obviously one of the reasons why I'm here. I do acknowledge that I'm an ambassador for African women, and performing on the world stage. I know a lot of them look up to me, so it's really great to have the opportunity to be racing here amongst these women, and hopefully to inspire them to continue to follow their passion and chase their dreams.
Yeah, on your right side, Ryan Gibbons. What does one say? Team Dimension Data, I was looking at their Twitter handle. Everyone is going berserk out there. We've got the La Vuelta on. We've got all these World Tour cycling events on, but everyone's got their eyes firmly set on you. First and foremost, congratulations on the gold medal. Gold and silver as well from the ITT, from both South Africans. You must be chuffed as well.
Yeah, very, very grateful and pleased with that result. Like you say, gold and silver. Kent Main in second place there, so really flying the flag high, and hopefully we can keep this trend going. We won gold in the team time trial, and we've got a road race to come, so hopefully we can pick up another gold and hopefully silver there too.
Speaking about that, Ryan, I know that Douglas Ryan has always spoken about the importance of developing cycling, and this is to both of you actually, on the continent, and how one day he thinks an African cyclist will wear that yellow jersey, in particular at Le Tour. What is the competition like there at the All Africa Games? Is it, it's easy to sit back at home and say, the continent doesn't produce, but surely the competition is high there, isn't it?
Well, definitely. I mean, in our field, we have a lot of Eritreans in particular, but a few other Africans are on the world tour. And in the team time tour, for example, so South Africa won gold for the first time in 10 years. So it is definitely, the competition is not easy, and Africa is rising, not only South African cycling improving and there's talent emerging, but throughout Africa as a whole, it's really improving, and it's getting more and more competitive every year. So, like you say, at home it might say, it's just a gold in Africa, but it definitely means a lot, and it's getting harder and harder every year.
And in particular with that, Ashley, being called African champion carries a lot of weight, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's of course a great honor to win in Africa and to African Games. I mean, this is actually my first African Games, although I've been a pro for almost 10 years. It's the first time I'm actually racing at African Games. So it's a really great experience. And yeah, with regards to women's cycling in Africa, I'm really impressed to see the way it's developing. And it was really encouraging to see so many young riders there on the start list of the ITT. So there's definitely a very bright future for women's cycling. And yeah, gone are the days where it was sort of, it's easy, South Africa comes in and sweeps up all the medals. We definitely have to work hard for them. So, yeah, we've got another big job awaiting us on the road race.
I was just about to go there. Let's wrap it up quickly. About 30 seconds to go, but I'd also like to speak about the future for the two of you. I mean, Ryan, as well as Ashley, youngsters on the front. I mean, South African looks up to you. I mean, I personally do. I mean, I follow you guys, try and follow as many races as possible. And as far as the rest of All Africa Games is concerned and looking ahead to the season, Ashley, start with you.
Well, my next big goal is Plouay, a women's World Tour race, which is actually directly after African Games. So that's in France on the weekend. And then the World Champs is a big focus for me this year, the individual time trial in particular. And yeah, next year is an Olympic year. So there are big things coming.
Right?
Yeah, I'm also doing the men's Plouay, as well as a few races in Canada, and then also hopefully the World Championship. Well, definitely the World Championships, but hopefully a good result to come there. And like as she says, with the Olympics coming up, lot of motivation, and hopefully we can carry this on to next year.
But Ryan, no need to fix yourself. They're world champions. It sounds good on you.
Thank you. I think so too.
Ryan Gibbs, as well as Ashley Muwampasio, thank you indeed for joining us. That was live from Morocco, where, of course, the All Africa Games are currently underway. The two speaking to us via Skype there. And short notice, as usual, always appreciate them coming through for us and just saying hello to you at home as far as their participation at the Games is concerned.